Hi, my name is Eric Elango and I'm going to take you through the loan application process using the Mizuni system. To apply for a loan using the Mizuni system, we just need to search the client we want to allocate the loan to. So when we click on the search button and input the first three letters of the client's name, we find a list of clients. In this case, let's select Aaron D. Lennon as our client. When we click the client's name, it takes us to the client's details. And this is where we have to select whether we want to add savings to the client or just add a loan account to the client. So I'm just going to click add loan, and when we do that, it takes us to the add loan drop down where we get to select the loan product we want to allocate for this client. So I'm just going to select a group loan for the client. So let's say group loan. When we select group loan, it takes us to a create loan workflow. So we're going to start with the terms tab. We can already see that some fields have been pre-selected. This is because these fields were configured at the moment of the creation of the loan product. So let's start with the loan size. I'm going to select 100,000 Kenyan shillings. So we don't need to change the loan term because it has already been configured in the loan product. Same as the repayment schedule. We can change it, but for simplicity's sake, I won't. The interest rate stays the same because it was also configured during the creation of the loan product. So I'll just click next, and it takes us to the settings tab. The loan officer has been pre-selected by the system based on the client that we selected. So for the loan purpose, you just have to select one. I'll go for grow business. Let's say the loan sector is agricultural. Now we can auto create a standing order where an amount will be withdrawn from the client's savings account. But for simplicity's sake, I would stick to no. If that was the case, we would link the client's savings account. So since we don't create a standing order, we won't link a client savings account. So repayment is a week from the disbursement date. So let's click next, and it takes us to the charges tab. This is where we get to add any charge related to the loan. So if we select from this drop down, we're going to see the various fields we can add. Again, this is configurable and it depends on the MFI. So I would stick with a disbursement charge. So if we click next, it takes us to the collateral tab. This is where we get to add collaterals, and we do this by clicking add, and a drop down appears. So select the type of collateral. My favorite is the livestock. Let's give it a value of 50,000 shillings. Let's say the description is 50 cows. Click add, it gets into the system. We just have to select another if we want to select more. So I'll go for TV. Let's maintain the value and call the TV a smart TV. When we click add, it goes into the system. To review what we've selected so far, we just need to close, and then we see an overview of what we've selected. We can delete or we can add more. So I'll just click next so we can continue. It takes us to the guarantors tab. You just have to follow the same action we did previously by clicking add, and it takes us to the add guarantor drop down. So we can add existing clients as a guarantor. So if I search for a client, let's say Wayne, this is our guy. When I click on Wayne, he immediately gets into the system. I can also add a new guarantor, but I won't for simplicity's sake. Another option is to add group members if he is part of a group. In this case, our client Lennon is part of a group, so we can add various group members as guarantors. can add everything, or we can just select a few. Clicking close takes us to an overview of all the guarantors we've captured. We can cancel if we want, or we could add more. But I'll just click next. It takes us to our repayment schedule. So here we can see our repayment schedule, the interest, the principal balance, and the total due. If we are satisfied with that, we just need to click next, and it takes us to the overview tab, where we get to review all what we've captured so far. And if we are satisfied with it, this is the moment where we click save. And when it's saved, it goes to the pending approval. Because the Muzini system is regulated by a maker checker, the processes of the Muzini system is regulated by a maker checker, there is need for a second user, preferably a branch manager, to approve this process. So this is how you apply for a loan using the Muzini system. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you.